What's up, bro? I'm not putting my face in the camera, but honest, hello. They don't want to play. I mean, they don't want to focus, but playing a little game on this phone tomorrow. But yeah, but I'm just feeling a little wordy because I was on that clock app, you know, and I'm in the comments just reading. No, a video was brought up about males using vanilla cashmere. That is OMG, bro. We real life can't have nothing as women, bro. I don't know if I want to smack your mama. I don't know if I'm, I don't want to smack nobody. But it's just like, why is this way? This is really what we've come to, bro. Like, this is really what we've come to. And it's disappointing because dudes don't know how to be dudes no more. Males don't know how to be males no more. Y'all want to sit up and use the girl lotion. Oh, yeah, the brand that doesn't have anything specific on it saying it's only for women. Sure, but it was made for the market of women. It was made for the market of women, bro. It literally like the from the packaging, the 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 titles on it, the names, the product, like everything about it screams feminine, screams, hey women, buy me. And for a while it was highly used by women, it was good and it was really, really taken into deep, appreciation and mainly not produced, but by women. And now males that came in, like even when I was messing with somebody, I'm like, you bet not, bro. I'd show him that I was using that, and he was like, "Oh, this low key good. I might have to give me some." What? You might have to do what? You want to use my lotion, like the lotion that I use, like you want to start buying the lotion that a girl like me use, like I don't know, I don't know, I truly don't know, but like it just truly gets real strange around here. I'm noticing, bro. That's just what I'm noticing. Like it gets really strange sometimes. It gets real strange because why is this what we done came to? Don't nobody want to be the boys. Everybody want to be a girl, act like a girl, talk like a girl. Like from our clothes, from how we dress, from our phrases, all clock it. Yeah, some people say it as a joke, but a lot of dudes be saying it in real life, in real time, like on some real serious stuff. Like, what could we possibly be talking about right now? Oh, you better clock that T, girl. Period, girl. Period. Like what? OMG. And it be so for real. Like it don't even be like for fake. It just be so for real. It's disappointing to see because this generation is just becoming something that it don't need to be. And y'all are proving that the government is winning on this one, on bro. I feel like all of this is a plan and it's purposeful. You know, have it to where the men run out of black lives, black families, black homes, and now they sons specifically, they sons are being raised by their mother who can never be a father. That's no take away from a mother and doing what she can and what she has done. Mothers step up and be the mama and the daddy, but it's just a certain type of love that only a man can give. And that is okay. That is not something that needs to be demonized, weaponized, or anything of the sort. That is something that is truly, deeply okay. It's important, you know? It's important to have a love in a home that a father can give. Only a father can give. That's what they're there for. But a lot of that has been lacking. It's been not cherished, it's been absent. And it's causing these men to continue to grow into these feminine characters that is just not right. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not at all. And the dudes on the podcast, they don't make it no better. Because y'all sit up and tell and mislead people. Mislead. You want to talk that. You sit up and be around these mediocre homeboys of yours, and then you adopt these ideas and think it's just all right to spread. Why are you giving a platform in the first place? Y'all are major direct contributors as to why these men are as feminine as they are. Parts of me don't even be wanting to call these people men because y'all don't act like it. I was shown what a man looks like. My daddy was a man. That was a man. You feel me? That was a man. So I know what it looks like. I know what it feels like. I know what it sounds like. I know how I talk, how I walk. And this is generation of men is just not that. Absolutely not. Y'all don't want to. How y'all like women? Don't want to take them out on no date. You don't want to buy 'em nothing. You don't. Oh, everything got to be tricking. What happened to you just taking care of your woman, showing love and appreciation to your lady? What happened to that part? Now everything. Oh, he a trick. He a trick. He tricking on her. He doing da 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 da. Why you can't just like your lady, bruh? Literally, why you can't just like your lady? Why you can't just act like you like your lady? Like then everything is just that's not how that's supposed to be. That's not how that's supposed to look. Da, 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 da. Bro, what? Like what? What? I'm truly not understanding what's going on here. Because what could we possibly be talking about? Because treating your lady right, acting like you care about it, at least going out your way for just treating her with love, care, and respect is considered tricking? What? Are we being for real or like for fake right now? Because genuinely, what could we be talking about? What could we possibly be talking about? I'm sitting up talking about some tricking. Like, that's the thing. People don't know how to be in love no more. Now all of a sudden you care about what your homeboys got to say. Is you dating your homeboys? You messing around with your homeboys, bro? We gotta you got something you want to tell the people? Because what? Oh, my homie said my girl look, bro. What? Are you dating your homie or your girl? Which one? Literally, which one? Goodness me! Like it. At first, I thought, oh, yeah, that's just exaggeration. That's just an exaggeration. It's really not though. Like that's the crazy part. It's really not an exaggeration of how dire the situation has become. Nobody wants to act like a boy anymore. Even in the workplace, even with, jobs, even with a whole lot of stuff, y'all will sit up and watch a woman struggle and step in and help her. And we gotta be in this situation because of y'all in the first place. That goes within the workplace as well as basic stuff in society. There's going to be a man, or there hypothetically say there's a man harassing a woman. A man is going to sit by and watch it and wait until the last minute to step in and do something about it. If he decides to do that, what happened to stepping in and checking the dude, being like, hey, calm down. That's a lady at the end of the day. I understand changes have been made as well. People have become way more violent. People have become way more, you know, they don't care about their lives and they don't care about outcomes of stuff. But it's also about your approach. You know, either way, it's still like a risky situation. That's understood. But it's just horrible and sad to see. It's just so sad to see because this is literally what these dudes have resorted to. They don't care, huh? Who? No battery saver, but they don't care about just anything to do with a woman. It's like, bro, what do you what like at a certain point, what you here for? No, literally, what are you here for? Because I feel like we've lost the plot. Everybody want to be a girl. Everybody want to step up and do feminine things. Don't nobody want to at least fake like they gonna submit to gender roles. Like I don't believe in gender roles, but bro, I'm like at this point, should we bring them back? Question mark. Is that a crazy thing to say? Question mark. And that's the thing. It's not a crazy thing to say. It's just things that people don't want to say because y'all want to be so submissive to comfort and not say the basic, genuine things that need to be said. That's why we in these situations in the first place. Everybody want to be feminine. Everybody want to not do what they supposed to do for they productivity. Now it's all, oh, well, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna wear girl perfume. It I thought it was gonna stop at the lotion. I thought it was gonna stop at the songs. I thought it was gonna stop at a lot of stuff, but it didn't. It's in the song. They always got a remix to these booty shaking songs. Always got a remix to a song that a girl made. Because it flew off. That like that Whammy song, Whammy, that's just one of them. It's a lot of them that they got to come and remix because of whatever reason. Oh, it gained popularity fast. Oh, well, it seems like it's only appealing to a female audience. Now I have to make a version of the song that's only appealing to the male audience. Like the rap industry isn't already only or mainly heavily appealing to the male audience. Are we being for real or for fake? Like what's going on? Genuinely. Everything gotta be surrounded by a man, bro. That's the thing. As soon as a woman want to step up and have her own independence, have her own, you know, want to build community within her own community, the female community, the woman community. Now it's we gotta do something to come in and take that away from them quickly, quickly. Why? Because I found that males be so booty hurt when they don't have the same attention from women, or they don't have the same attention that women get. Why is y'all so butthurt over a woman being told that she looks beautiful or she complimented? Why? That's why I've also went out my way to start complimenting men because I do believe that men should be told that they look handsome or attractive or they got this they look nice today. That's just basic human nature. But shoot, everything don't gotta be appealing to just men. Y'all butt hurt because y'all don't like y'all selves. Why you can't tell yourself that you look good and feel and know that you look good? Why? A woman can. Women have been waking up, learning how to love themselves more. Well, some women. There's still a lot of women that's quite lost. But gosh, why you can't tell yourself you like yourself? Why you can't? You know, love on yourself. Treat yourself right. Like why? But you know, I don't know, bro. I just truly don't know no more. And it sucks because as much as I still want to have hope, and I do have hope that I'm gonna give me a husband when the time is right, because I don't believe in loneliness for the rest of my life. I don't believe in, you know, just spending life all by myself, even though I really feel comfortable with that. I feel comfortable with spending a great amount of time with myself, but I would love a companion because that's what they're there for. That's what we're here for. We're human and we are meant to rely on each other. We're not supposed to just live life all by ourselves and not ever, have that love, have that care for somebody. I've had it, but I would like something with the person who is not actually, they actually like themselves. They don't hate themselves. They don't go out their way to make other people's lives difficult because they don't like themselves. Or subconsciously do that and have that happen because you don't know how to be and exist in your fullest and best capacity. That's what I've experienced. Indeed, I have. And it's a sucky thing. Very sucky. Because it sucks to have witnessed, a person not knowing how to just exist in their best capacity. Why is that a thing, bro? Now you setting up, you know, dang, gosh darn it. Now you sitting up being a butt, acting like a butt because your daddy wasn't as much of a daddy as you needed and should have him to be. Should have had him to be. You know, not having a father that is a good father in the home is something real serious. And no, that don't mean beating up your son. You know, that don't mean that. I don't know why dudes and fathers always equate being a good father to just beating up your son. What do you need to do that for? Oh, well, you need to learn how to be a man. There's certain things it's tough love. I can't tell a man how to raise his son. But it is some fathers that go overboard. and I've dealt with a dude that had that be his reality. And that is exactly why I had that tape. Because directly witnessing, the outcome of a father overdoing it and just finding the reasons to put his hands on his son, that's something crazy, bro. That's something real crazy. Because, it shows that it did something to his mental, the dude that I'm talking about. And it shows all the time that it does things to young males' mentals. If you just find a reasons to take your anger out on them because you have unhealed issues within yourself, and that's genuinely with any family, any you know, uh, member of the family that is a product of that. Your parents don't take attention and account to their traumas, and so they find reasons to put it on you and take it out on you. That is something very detrimental to a lot of someone's upbringing. It's very clear how that can be, very detrimental to somebody's upbringing. And again, I've witnessed it. I've also been the outcome of it. You know, that's it's no bueno. Because what need is there for that raising? What need is there for that? But I keep asking, oh, what need is there? Baby is because they have recognized trauma. That's simply what it is. But that also leads me to my next point. Not having babies without have taken therapy and healed yourself, bro. I'm not doing that. That is literally something I will never submit to. And not being in, a decent space. Because people be acting like that's the craziest thing in the world to say. But seeing how that has openly and accurately affected lives in unnecessary ways, bro, what is the need to repeat that cycle? People be bringing babies in this world with years and years of unprocessed and unhealed trauma. And it don't never go right. Because it will never be meant to go right. How are you supposed to sit up and you know, raise a decent family and you're not even right with yourself, bro? That don't work like that. It literally don't work like that. It will never work like that. It will never work that way. Because it's literally a butterfly effect. You sit up and whoop your kids because of this or because of that. Then you could have just had a conversation with them. Tell them what they did. Tell them why it was wrong. And you'll see substantial change. If you don't see change after a while, then change your approach to it. Everything don't need to just be, oh, you did something bad, let me beat you. Whooping kids don't get nowhere. It don't do nothing for you. Truly. It literally doesn't do anything for you. It's not gonna do anything but make them hate you, make them despise you, make them sneaky, make them act out even more probably because they don't feel heard. No kid that just acts out is just acting out to act out. You don't even want to get to know why they not, you know, doing what they need to do, acting out the certain way that they acting out. You don't want to know the why of the situation, but you easily and almost immediately just equate to, yeah, let me beat them. Yeah, let me whoop them. What my belt at? Because you would rather break your child than learn them, than build a bond with them. That's more important to you. That's crazy. That'd be more important than these families. Yeah, let me hurt my child and hurt their feelings and hurt their mental. You know, all of this other unnecessary stuff. There was no reason for that type of stuff to happen, but people don't want to take the proper precautions to what it takes to have a child. Because having a child is not just, yeah, let me put food in your mouth, clothes on your back, and a roof over your head. Yeah, I've raised my child amazingly. Now your child don't like you. Your child don't want to be around you. Don't even want to breathe the same air as you. And you sitting up thinking you just did the bestest job in the world. But your child will probably ask for a different parent if they could. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane even. Because people don't take that into consideration. They don't take that into account. I also seen another video the other day, like a dude was coming to his parent about how she brought him up affected him, and she literally was telling him to shut the f up because she wanted to talk and she wanted to be heard, and I was all of a sudden, oh well, I was hurt, and your dad hurt me as well. I just wanted to protect you, and I just wanted to do this, and I thought I was doing right by you, but I was hurt too. Now all of a sudden everything is about you. Bars, that's crazy. That's bars out this world. But everything ain't even about you. This situation ain't about you, and that be the narcissism, because you can't even hear where your son is coming from without saying, "Oh well, I was hurt too." Well, it's about, baby. It ain't about you right now. What you saying is important, and that's cool, but you can't even wait to hear what your son got to say about his situation, about his truth, before you come in trying to say, "Oh, this, that, and the third hurt you." Like, come on now. That'd be a little strange to me. It do. It'd be just a little strange because everybody want to care about that part. Especially as parents, you should have dealt with that beforehand. And no, you can't tell no man how to treat you and raise you. But we also need women. We need to start taking more accountability for the partners that we choose. You knew your baby daddy wasn't nothing before you started talking to him. You knew that. Now since he changing in front of your face, now it's an issue. But he been told you that he didn't even want the baby. He told you he didn't want that baby. And now that he's showing you how much he ain't want that baby, you know, it's an issue. But that's also about having discernment and knowing yourself, because your body will tell you when a person is not right for you. Your family will tell you when a person is not right for you. Your whole everything will tell you when a person is not right for you. But people do not take the time to get to know themselves. When you're young, sure, cool. But it is also, it's always like a chain effect to some stuff, bro. Like, true. Because, and then on top of that, we not taught about sex at a young age. We're not taught about the dangers of it. We're not taught about, oh, if you have a baby, your life is going to be changed substantially, financially, emotionally, situationally, spiritually. We're not taught about that. All it is, oh, don't have sex. Sex bad. Sex is reproduction. Why is it bad? You're not telling me why it's bad, so I'm gonna do it anyways, and just hope you don't find out about it. Just be sneaky about it. Hope you don't find out about it and do it when I can. You know, that's all it be. 'Cause y'all don't do nothing but raise sneaky children, sneaky kids, and then get mad at them when they want to act sneaky. You ain't give them no reason to not be sneaky. You gave them even more of a reason to be sneaky. And so they're going to do that. They're going to do just that. And they're going to be sneaky as much as they can. Oh, absolutely. Yes, they absolutely are. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. Because you didn't teach them about the reproductive system. You didn't teach them about consequences. You just told them don't do it. And that's because ain't nobody teach you about consequences. But just because ain't nobody teach you about consequences don't mean that you gotta continue to not, you know, teach people about consequences, especially not your children. That's why it's important to educate yourself and heal before you have children, bro. But we just now coming up to stuff like that. That sucks. Because we just now coming to stuff like this and it be dang on it too late. It's never too late to learn, of course. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to expand your mind. It's never too late for a lot of stuff. But it helps tremendously to know about stuff before it happens. Or at least give yourself a game plan. Give yourself a chance to have a game plan. Think to have a game plan. No, pregnancy is unexpected. Yeah, it is. But also, you should just be knowing cause and effect. If I'm having sex, there's a possibility that I could get pregnant. Do you need sex or do you want it? Sure, sometimes it happens. Okay, but shoot, we just need to gain more information on this type of stuff. Gain more knowledge. Gain more, just more. Shoot, shoot. It'll save a lot of things in the long run. I know that for doggone sure. I feel like I'm done talking, so toodles, toodles, toodles.